morning, everybody. I hope you are well on this Friday. All right, I'm going to be using my new deck today. The Quantum Oracle was calling me, so there must be a message in here we all need to hear. And of course, we've got our beautiful dream energy here from the Light Language Codes. Let's see what the energy is for today that we need to be aware of. Okay, it's been a very interesting week for so many of us, and as I said a few weeks ago, I just really feel this second half of the year, it's like it's not even a line in the sand. It's like we've closed one door and opened the next, and that's why I just feel that it's been a bit of a rough time for so many of us over the last couple of weeks. All right, what have we got? Ooh, status quo. Interesting. So it's number 2 and cycle. And I remember this came up in a reading on Tuesday when I was reading from these cards. And, you know, for me, it's about balance. The other thing for me with this one is that it's like, here's the path ahead of you and the light is there. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. And that's kind of exactly how I feel this week has been as we go into July. It's been the closing of one door and the opening of a new door, and the light, I feel, for so many of us is now bright and inviting, and we can see where we are headed. And yeah, it's been a interesting time, and I think not just for myself and my clients, but for many of you listening here, it has been a case of, where is the light? Where am I heading? And I just feel that is getting clearer. Now, let's have a look at the meaning of this card, because the meaning of the card is about staying put for a little while. So let's read it and see what we need to take from it today. So the cycle cards, let me just read that first. I guess the cycle cards are around so the cycle cards is the last suit, and it reveals the 5 natural cycles that exist both within the universe and within each individual life. So it's greatly impacted by the cycle in your life, the economy, in the culture, the physical around you. So so each of these cycle cards represents a different stage. And it says here that, you know, it's good to know what kind of cycle you're in, because so many people blame themselves when things go wrong, but it's more complex than that. And it's necessary to understand the influences of these cycles in your life. And that's very true for me this week, because I've been blaming myself for a lot of things. And when you get into that self-blame and self-criticism, you just end up down the rabbit hole of depression and down that rabbit hole of really just making yourself sick. So that's really interesting about the cycles. And let's have a look at the card now. So this is number 2 in the cycles. Okay, so this is number 2, which is staying the same. This cycle card shows a street where everything is the same. Upright, this card indicates a period of little change for you. It's advisable at this time to maintain the present energy regarding such endeavours as work, relationships, or location. So I guess the status quo here is saying that if it turns up when you're actually going through some significant change, which I know many of us are, then it's telling us to really engage in the activities that will allow us to see the light, but help maintain as much balance as possible, which is the status quo. So, you know, I do feel what I said in the beginning was true. I think many of us are now seeing the light at the end of our path, our current path anyway, and have got that status quo now and have got that balance. And you know, perhaps this is the day that this will happen for you, and if you have been a bit out of sorts. So if things have been in turmoil for you this week, today's the day to focus on something to give you balance, to keep you in the status quo. There's no need to sort anything out today, I guess, is the message here, if you're still feeling imbalanced. If you are feeling a lot more balanced, like I am this morning after a pretty tumultuous week, then it's time just to enjoy that status quo, enjoy this part of the cycle. So let's have a look what we've got here. Too many. Let's just do two. Oh, just one. All right, that was the one that was going to come out. So we've got confidence, and you know this is a lovely message for us today. And confidence. This is the sacral chakra here, the orange, and you know sometimes confidence is associated with the solar plexus as well. In this particular card, it's related to the sacral chakra, which is your area of relationships, which is interesting here. We've got two, which is about relationships. It's about your area of fear, old beliefs, emotional dramas, your sexuality, your femininity. It's a really important energy in your body because it projects out so many different beliefs and emotions. And so if you can project out confidence today as you move forward, this is actually going to be the start of some of your dreams now coming to fruition or starting. It's a new cycle. So stay in the balance today, stay in the balance, and be confident that everything is lining up for you. And try to find that light today in whatever way you can, and maintain the balance, and just find the light in every situation and in your heart. All right, thank you everybody for tuning in. Oh, we've got lots of people live today. Hello everybody. And I hope you have a lovely Friday. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.